Hey everybody, this is Dave from Orca Stretch. I am going to show you some of my more favorite movements. I'm talking about the windmill and the modified windmill. I'm probably just going to do two versions of it. And alright, so I love the windmill exercise. It kind of isolates one side of the body and away from the other, and it kind of gets you moving in a plane that you're not typically moving in, right? So that's good because when you do move in that plane, all of a sudden or without notice, your body's not going to be in such shock, right? So if you're playing sports, jiu-jitsu, rugby, life, right, whatever, pandemic, whatever you got. So I'm going to start with the modified version, or a version that I use maybe when I'm just first teaching people, right? And so the muscles that get used when doing a windmill are right, so right here, my gluteus medius, my glute that comes across from here that way, my biceps femoris, tendinosus and the membranosus, the other two bicep muscles, but mainly the femoris. I'm saying that because it's the most lateral muscle in the hamstring. So the hamstrings have three muscles in it. I'm saying the one on the side, the most direct line of pull is receiving the most benefit or strain or what have you. All right. On this side over here, your thigh, your inner thigh is going to get. It's either going to get an eccentric contraction or a negative, right? You may feel a little bit of a pull in the fascia as well. And so the movement is kind of like this. I'm obviously going to work through it. Okay, so just to get started with them, sorry, I'm a little jumpy. And also the obliques get an isometric exercise. Your core, your pelvic floor, your diaphragm all have to play their part to kind of keep your organs from shifting all over the place, and it helps your spine stay aligned. All right, so what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you pick a leg. I'm going to pick my right, your left. I'm going to smash it in the ground. I'm going to get the heel in there, and I'm going to take my knee and line it up over my heel. And I'm going to take my hip. I'm going to line that up over my heel. Shoulder over the heel. All right. And I'm going to take my and all my weight is on this side. So I'm kind of like, you know how you like to hang out sometimes. And then you can't see it, but I'm going to take my feet and I'm going to turn them to a 45-degree angle. Boom, right? So I'm heavily loaded on my right, your left. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, you know how you wear your Levi's and the pocket ends right here? I'm going to tell you to take that part of your Levi's and go up and away. Take off like a plane. Right? Boom. Right? If you notice this hand, this bit of my pinky knuckle, I'm going to put that on my inseam. Follow your inseam all the way down your leg. All right? So I'm loaded on one side. I'm taking my pinky on the other side. I'm going to put a weight on this hand, but that's not really important right now. I'm loaded on this side, pinky on the inseam. Taking off like a jet. Boom. My back stays straight, my abs and my obliques and my core are staying tight. Boom, boom. I'm going to get this hand out of the way. Boom, boom. It's important to say boom. All right, so I'd set up on the other side. Turn my feet that way. Sorry you can't see them. They're not pretty. If you got a foot fetish, I'm saving you. Okay, I'm loading up this heel. My feet are turned that way. I'm going to take my right, your left pinky and putting it on my inseam because I'm gonna do the modified, a little bit easier beginner version, just to start, right? And my weight or my kettlebell is going to be in my palm. My palm is going to be facing forward. I failed to say that on the last set. Boom, chest up, tight abs. The bottom of your back pocket is going to be taken off and up. Boom, boom. Hand out of the way. Boom. Boom. Notice I'm keeping the secondary curve. Pull my shoulder blade down. Boom. Boom. And I got my pinky on my inseam, right? Now I'm going to add a weight. It doesn't have to be a kettlebell. If you don't have one, it doesn't matter. You could step on a rubber band. You could grab your suitcase, a backpack, a baby. It doesn't matter. I don't care. All right. So my feet are gonna point in that direction. To my left, probably to your right. I'm gonna put this kettlebell that you can't see because I decided to wear black pants. Who does that? All right, I'm gonna have the kettlebell on the inseam. I'm still trying to put my pinky on the inseam of my pants just as a guide. I'm loading up the opposite leg. So if I have the weights or the resistance on one hand or one side, load up the opposite hip. I'm gonna get this out of the way, but it's also part of the next step, right? So I'm gonna take my shoulder blade, I'm gonna put it down into my back pocket, try to keep my hand at noon, right? I'm gonna look up at it because at some point I'm gonna have a kettlebell up high, right? So, boom. I'm not rounding out here, my pivot is here, shoulder blade is down. Quick switch, turn your feet that way, load this hip. Shoulder in the back pocket, looking up. Why do I want to look up? It's because I want to be ready for when I have the kettlebell up high, that I keep my eye on it so it doesn't wind up behind me and I don't wind up tearing my shoulder out trying to do kettlebell stuff. So now I'm going to put the kettlebell up, right? You'll see it in a second. So now if you're ready to put the kettlebell up, right, you can hold it. Holding it is a whole other thing. I'm going to grip it, thumb down, first finger, and I'm going to curl around like so. Boom, basically in the corner, and the bell is in between my ulna and my radius, so it doesn't actually hurt. I got a little bit of meat there. All right, so that's one way to pick it up. I like to get a little bounce, right? And then put my shoulder blade in my back pocket. Let me just show you how I'm gripping this, right? Kind of like that. Now I'm going to take my pinky, put it on my inseam. I'm going to load the opposite hip. I'm going to look up. Boom, right? Boom. Hit the other side. Load. So when the kettlebell is up, that's the side that's loaded. All right? Turning my feet that way. Putting my knuckle, my pinky on my inseam. I'm going to look up. Got to pull that shoulder blade down. And I'm getting my hips, I'm doing the three amigos right here. Right? Please like and subscribe.